Gosh.
Is that how?
All right, everyone. Hey,
saxophone.
we're live. All right,
Hey.
everyone, welcome back to the 46th MapperCast podcast. I'm your host. Boy Viper's hosting today. So, as usual, the list of topics in the description below. The MapperCast members' channels participating today in the description below. We have our usual guest, Alt Mapper, and I guess Wonder Waffle. And our first thing we're going to do today is to congratulate the Mapper Tournament 5 winner, which the link to the channel is in the description below. And then our Mapper winner is a Scarzi, so we'll be discussing Scarzi's Ultimate Future of Europe series. And our fan request 7 has requested us to discuss 2018 Swedish and Russian elections, which I have no idea about. And then we're going to be pulling a wildcard topic out of the hat. And then we'll be sharing personal stories of times between podcasts. Then discuss the 2018 U.S. government shutdown. And then discuss our New Year's resolutions. It's a lot of topics. And then we talk about technical difficulty stories. And then we talk about TV shows we watch in the drama. And then I don't think we should talk about this, but it's about the recent drama in TMC. I don't think I should care, but we'll talk about it. And then the free fall, and then to select the Mapper winner and fan winner, today we're not doing a quiz. We'll be doing a game on the MapperCast Discord, known as Punt the Viper. I'll explain more when we get there. But let's have a great show. Cosmic.
Oh shit! Sorry.
We forgot how to do this.
Hey, everybody. How we doing? Cosmic here. It's great to be back. Brand new season, 2018, the 18th year in the millennium. Let's get this going. Let's have a good show.
Hey, it's me, 99 Batran, and I'm here. Welcome back. Let's hope we get everything back in order.
Wait, who's who again?
Mindria.
Oh, shit.
Wait, who am I?
What? Hello, guys. It's Mindria here. Enjoy the podcast.
Well, hello everyone. Wait.
Come on, everybody.
Fuck.
Come on now.
Amazing.
We're never gonna
Holy
get
shit,
it right.
guys. It's almost 50 people watching right now within the first 5 minutes.
I advertised on
I'm the Rat of Mapping. Let's have a great show. 2008 is going to be a miserable year. I'm going to call it right now.
Okay. Now, hello everyone. The usual guest 64 is here. Let's have a great podcast.
Chris Whippoff.
It's your favorite waffle here. Okay, I'm sorry. It's
Your
Wonder
favorite
Waffle.
wall.
It's Wonder Waffle. I'm just gonna have a good time. This year's probably gonna be the worst for the entire planet. I'm gonna go agree with whoever said that. Let's have a good podcast. Fuck this planet.
It's not a very good one. It's not a very good one. Viper.
Viper?
What? We're supposed to congratulate the winner, so that's it. Okay, we did it.
All right, congratulations, Cool Hunt.
Congratulations.
MC.
Khan is a
Shout out to Cool Hunt.
Don't know anything about him, but go check out his channel. He won a tournament, so there's got to be something there, right?
I suppose. I never.
Best part is something that doesn't sound like that much of an motivated. To be honest.
Well, I mean, it's true, right? He won a tournament. There's got to be something.
I have nothing against this channel. I'm just saying that you didn't made it look in a very good play.
I haven't watched any of his stuff, so I'm.
Nice.
That's all I have to say.
We should move
Well,
on. To getting
I
a
was
topic
watching the
already.
Mapper winner. All right, let's move on.
You had one job.
Okay, but all right, I'll say it. Okay, so next topic, we're going to discuss Scarzi's alternate future of Europe.
Make sure to subscribe to Cool Hunt MC.
You're like
you're
a good
late,
30
actually.
seconds late on that one.
He's actually
No,
2
you're just
minutes
like
late.
4 seconds. You just guys.
Yeah, definitely. First.
4 seconds.
Has anyone actually watched his video?
Yes.
Yeah.
Scarzi?
Yes.
I didn't, but yes.
I watch
I
him
agree.
actively, so whoever goes first.
Yeah. Okay.
Schwartzy.
Can I make a comment? One comment. I shouldn't be triggered by this, but I'm disturbed by the fact that the year is blurry.
That's your one
That's pretty
con.
much it. Also, I didn't realize CSTO was a thing until today.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Are you serious?
Yeah,
What
I didn't know. I thought it was called Eurasian Union.
So, I didn't get.
For fuck's sake.
No. Save it for the Q&A. Okay.
I just had to do the what. I just had to.
Oh. Okay, so this show. I did not get the chance to watch the entire thing, but I watched full through like the first 5 episodes and had to skim through the last 2, which were like the most important plot-wise, so fucking yay. But yeah, a few quick notes. I'll hand it over to somebody who knows more. But I really like the look of the map. I like the darker color palette you went for there. I like the little waving texture you put over the flags, so it gave it more body. Yeah. Oh, and the episode titles I really enjoyed. None of them were too blunt. I don't like it when titles are very blunt. I can't think of any mapping episode title names right now, so I'll just go with like Star Wars: The Last Jedi. I don't like that. I don't like that as an episode title. It's too literal.
No.
It's too blunt. I like these episode titles because they make. Not only do they just sound interesting, but they're vague enough, yet still descriptive of actually what goes on in the episode. So I think that was good, and I'll hand it to somebody else.
Yeah, I like to look at the map. It's dark theme, but I guess there's not a lot of wars that happen in the first episodes. Like just a lot of talking, but I guess that's kind of not serious.
I like Scarzi.
Yeah, I think it aims for. Well, I wouldn't say realistic, but kind of like a realistic series, at least for the first episode, because I didn't really look in depth in the episodes, but I was able to look at some of them.
Can I say mine? Because I watch him actively.
What you got?
Well, I like Scarzi series because the story is quite detailed and it's like a story that I enjoy. It's not too complex, but yet it's easy to follow along with.
Yeah, it was really surprising. I gotta say, it really is a fucking tragedy how low the viewership is.
Yeah.
Like a lot of them I see are struggling to hit like 800 views.
Yeah, I know. I'm like surprised.
He really does deserve more. So if you're looking for like a genuinely good mapping channel to start watching, go check out Scarzi. I mean, my fucking gaming channel has more subscribers than he does. And that's
because your gaming channel existed for 6 years.
Actually 9 years, thank you.
But how many times did Adolf make Germany an empire? Like 7?
Anyway, so I'll say a few things. I really like. Oh, sorry. He takes smaller wars and makes them very interesting, because a lot of the wars in this show aren't really about the war; they're about the human tragedies behind it. So I like he turned such a small action of just Montenegro joining NATO. I think that's what happened, and had this whole sequence with Serbia talking about how betrayed he felt by everything. And the dialogue was written pretty well, so I think it really worked. Another thing I liked was, well, actually, this is one thing I wrote down at the time because I didn't watch. I was just at the beginning. But there was a scene where, oh, shit, what was it? I think it was Macedonia was talking to Albania towards the beginning of Albania's rise. And it was like, oh, come on, we both know that you sent that truck into my thing. And Albania just kind of went like, oh, you found me out. And I do think that worked out for the long run because Albania ended up being a really good villain. But at the time, I thought maybe it would have been interesting if Albania was like, Macedonia, that wasn't me. And I don't know, that could be some kind of mystery. But he went on to do tons of different mysteries later in the show. So it's not like that anything was lost there. Anyone else?
I guess I guess I would like to say something. So I agree with the vast majority of what Cosmic and Wonder said. I personally think the map is quite good. The only criticism I would have to give the map would be that some countries, I think like some of an African ones that border each other's, had really, really similar colors, which made them a little bit hard to extinguish them from one another. And also the land and the sea don't contrast each other's that much. But other than that, it was great. And story-wise, it was also good. But I personally think It's probably just a personal opinion, but I personally think that Albania would have made a much better villain than France, because I personally think Albania was a little bit more unique, while France went a little bit more into this Nationium-ish kind of category of villains, which are a little bit overused at the moment. And also, like, it was quite anticlimactic when Albania basically just said, I don't want to be evil, and after that, I think we didn't got to hear much from them anymore. So I think that's a little bit of...
Yeah, that was one thing. I agree there.
Guys. What was our record for last time for how many watchers there are?
I don't know.
64, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, we're at 62 right now.
It went down.
We're at 62, and it's not even like 10 minutes, and it's about 10 minutes, and we're almost breaking our record.
Because I advertised
This
on
is
my
what we.
Discord.
Yeah.
So
I average we get.
I agree with what Rat said.
still
I agree
reviewing
with
the
yeah,
series.
we're still talking about the show. I agree with what Rat said about the lost potential with Albania, but I disagree a little bit. I kind of liked how there was a little twist where Albania was like, "Oh, Kosovo, I'm sorry. I hope you're viewing from heaven." It added depth to the character and made his motivations more than just "I want to take over shit," which I enjoyed.
I think the problem is that about this whole thing was that after that, he pretty much didn't do that much.
Yeah, I
anymore
completely
as a
agree with that.
character.
Albania was
And
probably
personally, if-
my favorite character in the show.
Albania would still have been like in the focus after that. I probably would see what this scene as much better because of the context and whatnot.
Yeah, I really
But,
didn't like how Albania just kind of
But
sat. on
as
the
the
sidelines.
series as it is made right now, I think this moment is quite anticlimactic.
I don't. Yeah, I think he missed an opportunity with not having Albania really at all.
65 people.
Okay,
Holy
Calm down.
can you stop
We need
making
to-
fun of viewership? Why do you always do that?
Right time to advertise this even more.
Advertise.
Yeah, it would have been nice if Albania had something to do or something to say with the events of the later episodes. And yeah. Hold on. Oh, I kind of like how Switzerland is like an unofficial host of the show because he's neutral. I don't know. I thought that was cute. What else I got on my... Oh yeah, France leaving NATO. I really liked that at the beginning because France was kind of built up as an authority figure in NATO. He's kind of seen as someone at the top. He was disciplining Albania and telling other people like, "Oh, NATO won't like this," which I think made it more meaningful when he left NATO instead of just, "Oh, I leave because fuck you." I like that. The Bosnia scene was good. I like the France humans are filth lines. One thing I thought was really interesting is you don't really have your videos are shorter, but you don't really have the problem that tons of other mappers who make smaller or shorter videos do. The problem that a lot of short video mappers have is there's not really an episode structure. It's just kind of comes off as a random video, stuff happens, and then ends. The thing I like about this, you manage to have shorter videos that still have a solid episode structure with a clear beginning, middle, and end, instead of just event happened, blah, 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 blah. With that being said, I do think that some episodes could just be one instead of two. Like, you could just easily combine two of those and have a longer video, which the algorithm favors, so that'd probably help you with your viewership issues. But, yeah, I think you're really good. Everyone go check this guy out, really. It's really...
Everyone check out Scarzi.
Yeah, I guess I'm the
will
only one that
execute
didn't
you.
say anything yet, so...
Yeah, what do you have to say?
Well, in my opinion, the episodes were always managed to keep you with the episode instead of like boring you out. While many mappers fails to do that, including my first series as well. Anyways, other than that, I agree with the rest of you guys said. It's really good, and it's like not okay. I'm gonna just say this. It doesn't have that much cliches, you know.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. There's a
Like
severe
the
lack
whole-
of cliches, which is really
Good.
refreshing.
Yeah, okay.
Like, I like
Bro,
there's
what
not...
do you say about us?
Okay. I really like that there isn't a lot of the obligatory scene that's in mapping all the time. I'm fucking guilty of this. I did this all the time. Like, the obligatory 4-minute convincing somebody to join an alliance scene that's in, like, every mapping series. Just like, oh, think about it. We can be grand together. Blah, blah, blah. There's none of that. I enjoy that. It was refreshing. It's a good show.
Yeah.
So what if it was 2 minutes? You said 4 minutes. You gave it an X time. So, so if it's 3 minutes and 59 seconds, would you not be mad?
What if it's 10
All right,
minutes?
my mic was muted.
No, I'm
I'm just using it as an example.
All right. Anyone else have anything to say, or is that it?
No, I guess that's it. Like many of the major points is already made. So.
All right. Let's move on then. All right. So the next topic is what was it? Oh yeah, 2018 Swedish and Russian elections. Oh God, I don't know what this is. So I
Wait,
don't.
what? Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, I have
Putin.
some things to say
Oh,
about
is
the
this next?
Russian.
Vladimir Putin.
Vladimir Putin.
Okay, that
I
sounds
have some
cringe.
things to say about the Russian elections. So, I guess I can go.
Alright.
So, we know how Russian Federation was during Yeltsin times, right?
Oh yeah, that was awful.
This broken
Chechens
federation,
beat the
which
crap
was
out
actually
of
losing to
Russians.
Chechens and shit.
Independent of nations.
Like, the federation would actually fall apart if it wasn't for Putin taking power and, crushing the movements inside the federation. So, it has its upsides and downsides, I would say. And this Russian elections would, well, I would say clearly see the Putin like staying in the office because honestly, he just put Russia back to that power where it was before.
That glory.
Even if I would be in opposition, it has been shown in the past that Putin's
it wouldn't
party doesn't scare away of like trying to imprison the opposition or straight out just assassinate them. Like there was an critique of the Russian government, they fucking assassinate with polonium. So yeah.
Yeah, or anyways, I don't want to get killed anyways.
I can already sense the Russian soldiers crossing the border coming.
Erdogan's
rip out.
authorities are
Rip
the
out.
This is Russia. You must come with
AKP
us.
party is watching this thing right
This is
now.
the Russian police. You must come with us.
This is the Mexican police.
This is the Mexican.
What
No, it's
would
like
actually happen if Erdogan would do a raid on Ad's home during the podcast?
I just got a death threat in my private message. Nice, Keith.
Get a death threat.
Yeah, I
he
guess.
did.
From
Ezo
Amazing.
You just got a death threat. You just got a death threat for talking about Russia.
No, it's like Ukrainian mapper, which is Azo saying, "I
Putin
will
is
ring
spying
your
on you."
bitch." All in caps lock. Okay.
What do you say?
He's a crazy Ukrainian nationalist. That's all you have to know.
That's fun.
No,
Amazing.
no,
it's
it's
Ukrainian
Azo.
nationalists that denies that Russians are
Don't make me
Slavic.
lean your neck.
There's a few people in chat are being a little cunty right now. You know,
Always.
Let's look about 50.
That's the way the
Few
cookie
people,
crumbles.
few people.
Always.
Yeah, just a few people. There's always a few cunts in the bunch.
Just like
Yeah.
cunts who used to PM.
Cosmic, don't roast the entire chat.
I'm not. I'm
Not
roasting.
entire chat. Just later.
it's-
One
Okay,
piece.
I want to note that we don't want to stay on a topic for too long like last time. So
Yeah.
gotta keep that-
Let's move on from it. We have a lot of topics to get to.
yeah. Oh, Cosmic, this is your part, unfortunately.
Oh, wild card topic out of my fucking least.
Hey,
I had some
Show-
ideas.
show your
for some
beautiful-
wild
Alright, here we
card
go,
topics.
everybody.
I had some ideas for
Show
wild
us your
card
beautiful
topics,
face.
but
Come
on, video.
Let's hope
Oh.
we get something.
My camera isn't
Oh.
working. Okay. Hi. Oh God, I was.
Beautiful face.
just look at the camera. Just
Oh,
open
by the way,
camera.
Okay.
What the?
Hey guys, I think I know why the stream lags sometimes. Because my computer is running on 2 cores.
Okay. Here we go.
I'm
So,
so sorry. Just
You look better when you
come on.
what am I doing?
this
What am I
is your
doing?
Christmas
Oh,
special,
wait,
man.
we forgot the Swedish elections.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Okay, who
rip.
cares about Sweden? No one
Who
cares
cares?
about
Oh, Chris was supposed to.
Who cares?
is going to
Hey, who remembers Cosmic
You know what?
Christmas special?
It's in the past. Here we go. This is where we are now. This
Who
hat is
remembers
getting old,
Cosmic
man.
Christmas special?
Look at how old this hat is getting.
2 years.
Shit.
No.
Okay. Here we go. So, in goes the hand,
Please be
and what are we gonna get?
Are you doing retro exam?
What do we get? Oh Jesus! I don't know if we should do this one.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Jesus.
What is it?
What is it?
Come on now. Really?
Not
Why
that
do you put bad topics in there?
Okay, here we. You know, I don't think Viper will like this. We'll save that one for my streams.
Okay,
Do it.
Viper's gonna yell at me. I'm not. No.
It doesn't
Do
matter.
it. No, say it. If you're not gonna do it, say it.
Can I do it, Viper? Yes.
Please.
No?
Well, what?
Okay,
You have to
Mr.
tell me what
Viper.
it is.
I mean, it's not that bad, but it involves.
Not that
Just
bad.
do it.
Like, it's not that bad. Make up
Is
your
it
mind.
fuck, kill, Mary?
Okay, I'm just gonna do it because it was the one.
Yes.
Oh, Christ. Okay,
Yeah, I mean,
so
you gotta be consistent, but then at the same time,
it's a fuck kill Mary. Should
Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Give me money. Give me money. I guess
Alright,
right.
here
Give
we
me
go.
money.
All right, the options are fuck kill Mary,
I knew it.
a bag of unsalted nuts, Batran, or an,
Hell yeah, veteran.
kidding me?
What?
Yeah, I'm
Start
definitely.
of nuts, veteran, and
or an infant. That was.
What the
Wait, what?
I was going to
My friend wrote this. My friend.
This is going to be fun. I'm just going to kill myself to take it out.
Okay, there you go.
That's how I'm gonna do it.
There's your goddamn wildcard.
Okay, I'm
Well,
going
you
to start off because I think I've got pretty logical.
Alright,
I'm
what
gonna
you-
pick a random number generator. I can't
I
change
don't
the
want to give out my personal opinions about what I want to do.
I think I would definitely marry Batran.
Okay.
I would probably then.
I'm just gonna mute my
I
mic.
don't want to say it right.
My justification for that will be that because they are young and they don't have such that long of a life yet,
Talking about
it doesn't matter. So I would
kill the
probably
infant.
I would probably kill the infant because
Dude, one of the options is a
my
bag of
option is to either
unsalted
fucking
nuts.
kill the infant or just fucking the infant. I'm not going to be.
You could marry the infant.
I'd rather be a fucking murderer than a pedophile. And yeah, I would fuck the
Let's
unsalted
try to
nuts.
see a little bit, a little bit more.
2018's first episode and we already have this. Nice.
Alright, so
Yeah,
but
I'm going
Sapphire
to marry
Mapping,
Batran, kill the
Sapphire
infant,
Mapping
and marry the
laying down
nuts.
the fucking infant.
No, wait,
Yeah,
fuck the nuts.
let's not. Yeah, actually, Cosmic. I don't think you should have included that infant one.
Yeah, no.
I think
Why did you-
that's a little messed up right there.
I was like joking around with my friends when I made it. I was like, "Oh, dude, would it be funny if we put like an infant?" And I was an
You
idiot.
just write.
Okay.
infant.
So I think I'm gonna. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna yell at you, Cosmic.
Yeah, I know. That's why I didn't want to do it. But everyone said do it. So. Okay.
I mean, we gotta be fair. If we pick the hat from the topic, there it has to be what it is. But like, if the topic is a little bit out of hand, I don't think you should put it in the first place.
Well, I'm gonna marry the infant because I don't like either of the other options with an underdeveloped child.
If
That's
you
not
marry
okay.
him, that's
Either
that's
a
not okay.
pedophile or a murderer.
also
Eh.
pedophilia.
I guess fuck Vatran and
Whoa.
Fuck that.
kill the nuts. Because I don't want any lives to be ended because of the thing.
Okay, mine's more
But
heartless.
it counts as
so-
pedophilia if you kill the infant. I marry the infant. Sorry.
This is a
Nah,
bad.
I have the straight option. Just kill
All
myself
right,
and get
let's
out of
move on.
it.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Let me do mine.
Oh my god.
Stop with this wonder.
Go ahead.
What?
Okay, so I'd kill the infant, marry Batman, and fuck the nuts.
Let's be honest here. I think all of us will marry veteran.
Well, I choose not.
Whoa. Okay.
Well, I choose not to and just kill myself straight up to prevent anything further.
Good idea.
Vatran has been in all of the fuck kill Mary ones. I just
Why?
I need the next one.
I don't know.
I think we need to get out of this topic.
I will not.
This topic is too crazy.
All right, let's move on.
This topic's crazy. People are gonna say Viper is sure, but it's really good.
Viper has nothing to do with this.
Yeah. And I get punished for it. Alright, next is to share personal stories of times between
in the back.
Why do you have, Viper? Why do you have sound like you have something in your mouth?
Oh, because I'm trying to create an expression. But
heck?
seriously.
Viper's
Yeah, so what's this personal stories of times between podcasts? Are you talking about stories within the podcast?
Like stories between the podcasts, like what happened in our lives between podcasts, something like that. You know.
Oh,
Anything-
how we never watch, we always leave watching the series last minute. Does that count as a story?
just anything interesting within the past months. That
Oh, I have something
Not many
interesting.
podcasts in the past month.
Don't talk over each
Past
other.
What
month.
happened in real life?
Okay. Well,
Oh, this is what's happening in my life. Oh, well, you see, people found my YouTube channel at my school.
Oh.
So
What?
this
Oh.
involves them calling me a Cheese Waffles bootleg down the hallway and calling me Wonder Waffle 87. It makes me just want to leave my school and never go back.
Nice.
What? Your school knows cheese waffle?
Yeah, they do.
Are you guys?
wait, what? Really?
Yeah, they know mapping.
Yeah, they're Logan
Oh,
Paul
well,
schools.
good for you.
Fucking
Logan Paul.
Okay. Well, Batman, this is your topic. So, what do you have to say? Do you have any McDonald's moments or whatever?
Well, I actually have a lot of McDonald's moments, but
Yes.
Give us the
Wait.
juiciest.
The one with
have
the two
you
black
ever?
guys
Did I
already
tell you?
was.
I don't know what I told you last time, but
You
I
told
think
us
I
about
told
the
you
black
about.
guy who like destroyed the stores.
What?
Yeah,
His words.
Oh, yeah,
That's
with
what
the
he
black-
said. That's what he said.
not exact words.
Are
Yes.
you sure?
Yes, last time I talked about McDonald's was when two black people fought and it
Right,
destroyed.
we might have a
someone's store.
problem in the comments.
You're gonna get demonetized.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
thanks
Did I
for
tell you about
telling me.
this story about this rich lady that came in and demanded and caused a ruckus in the store?
What went down?
Shit, wait.
Okay, so basically, I was like taking orders until this like rich lady came up. She's white and stuff. She had a I think she's was rich because she had a white fur coat and looks like an expensive purse, something like that. What she did was like she ordered a large fry. Okay, she ordered a large fry. That's it. But here's what she wanted from the large fry. She wanted the large fry with no salt. Needs to be cooked at least I don't know like this certain time. This like 15 seconds longer. And she want this fries to be a certain amount of weight, like some certain amount of ounces. I'm like, what? This is a freaking fast food store. Why do you want?
Yes,
Why
like,
you want
by
us
like
to-
ounces.
Yeah, she wants this
I
fries
want-
to weigh a certain amount of ounces.
What the fuck?
What the hell?
Oh,
What
fuck.
even is
I don't
going
know.
on right now?
I have
I
no
don't know.
idea.
Can
how
you
it's
even
wrong.
measure the weight at the
We don't
fucking
even
store?
measure. This is fast food. We don't usually measure anything. Just
Not
like,
you work at McDonald's.
You
just
gotta
like give whatever we can to the
measure
customer. That's
Not
it.
you work at McDonald's.
We just like pour a bunch of fries into the box and just give it to the customer. That's it. Okay, so basically, this is not the end. This is not the end of it. So, while I was taking order, the next order, I just basically do like I just told the woman, okay, she could have put your fries as a special request. Now move along. You can tell the other people in the back what to do or something like that. And so I moved her along and goes up to the next order. While I was taking this guy's order, the rich lady was shouting out like, "What the heck?" I looked over and she was like, "Hey, these are not. What are you doing? Those are not the fries or something like that. I wanted this amount of fries, the amount of weight need to be in this certain amount of ounces. You did not cook it like 15 seconds longer than I should be." Something like that.
15 seconds.
Guess who she told?
Oh God, what?
Okay, she's like, the person that did it was actually doing someone else's fries. So she didn't talk to the rich lady, but she just like ignored her and carried on with her day. And the rich lady suddenly said, "Son of a bitch, are you sick? I'm sorry, ma'am. Are you sick?
Are you
sick? Sick. S-I-C-K. Are you sick? Are you sick? Are you okay, ma'am? Are you sick? Is it because I'm white or something? Or this is
Oh,
What the
nice.
fuck?
yeah, that's what she really said. She said, "Is it because, do you have some kind of prejudice against me? Or is it because
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
something like that?"
Because they didn't give you the correct ounce of McDonald's fries.
And that's when you know the world is a disgrace.
Okay,
That's when
so
the world's gonna end.
and she was like, "I need to go talk to some manager." And guess who the lady who done her fries was?
Yeah.
The manager, a manager.
The manager
The
didn't.
manager
Fucking
was doing
manager.
surprise, and she just yelled at the manager and demanded a manager.
Wow,
Nice.
wow.
Oh my god.
Well, sounds like you had a nice retail experience.
This rarely happens.
Happens.
This happened like months ago. I haven't seen an incident for like since December or something. Anyways,
I have no reason to live anymore.
okay. Well, anyways, the another manager came along. I don't know if he's a manager or not because usually managers in my McDonald's wear a white shirt and no hat. This guy has no hat, but he wears a blue shirt. So I'm guessing he's one of those higher ups in McDonald's. So he went to talk to the woman and got her to calm down and just give her the fries and just tell her to get out. And yeah, that's it.
Wow.
And there's also some other stories.
Oh
But,
my.
yeah, that's it.
You can tell them if you want.
No, I forgot the other rest, but this
Save
one's
They'll be.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Oh, what do you guys got for thinking of personal events? What do you guys got for Christmas?
The only,
Hell.
like the things that happened.
200 euros.
The only interesting things that happened are a little I can't really discuss in public, so I can't. But
He went
I
to
mean,
an
I guess
anarchist
I
protest and
uploaded-
killed some people.
No, I did not do
Whoa.
that. I
Whoa.
Ah.
I do not have the balls to do something like that. But fucking shit. I uploaded a video for the first time in a year, and that was like a very euphoric experience. It makes
When
me
is
a little sad too that like every time I upload a video, because it's been so long, I have to have like this weird euphoria
Oh,
thing.
Cosmic,
weird.
when
What
is
happened?
the Gene dance?
I
I'm
swear
supposed
to
to
Christ.
ask from NTR.
God, this pen.
The goddamn Billie Jean dance. Okay, I'm gonna upload that after I upload my. I bought a fucking sequin
Oh
glove,
my.
so I'm
I
dedicated.
completely forgot about that.
Ah,
It's gonna be the worst thing I've ever done. But you know, I'm just gonna not even think about that.
I think we should move on. Getting topic.
That's what one.
Or
I'll probably do it like next. While I host MapperCast sometime, I might do it because I don't want to like upload it as a video. Content worthy.
no.
Yeah, you're gonna get demonetized
What is content?
instantly.
Demonetized.
I don't think I'm looking to make money off of that. I'm looking to make honey. All right, what we got?
Why are we all so quiet?
Because we're all
I don't know,
depressed.
We're waiting for the next
Do
topic.
the trombone. Do trombone.
No.
No.
No, not yet. All right, we should
Okay.
move
Not
on.
yet.
All right.
We need to move on.
Yeah, I was about to play Remove Kebab. You suck.
So the U.S. government shut down 2018. Is this?
Huh?
Does this happen if the governments can't agree? If the government can't agree to something?
Technically, yes, and also because of like something about funding, like they can't be able to get funded. Something they shut down.
Oh wow.
If they can't reach a funding agreement, they just
Yeah, they can't. Yeah, they can't reach a
Wait,
funding
wait,
agreement. They shut
isn't-
down.
So what's the
Isn't
point
it
of it
something-
shutting down?
they can't fund the necessary. programs,
Yeah,
so
they can't.
have
yeah.
to.
Yeah,
It
they
might
kind of
be
shut
something
down.
like that.
Or
I think like hundreds of thousands of government workers get. I don't know, like
Yeah, they don't.
furloughed.
They don't like
furloughed.
literally shut down the government. I remember that's what I thought in 2013. I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be anarchy. It's gonna be Walking Dead because I was small and
That would be
stupid. My dad had to explain to me, no, they're not ending the world because they couldn't pass a fucking.
Then it would be
Medicare
like
fund.
in the Purge.
Yeah, it'd be the fucking purge. I don't think. Yeah, because I couldn't pass.
Cosmic would be
funding.
the first one to purge. I mean, what?
Yeah, they just
pen. This pen broke. Oh damn it.
I think it's just
Jesus. Fuck.
all non-essential government programs get furloughed. So it's horrendous. It's honestly a main issue for the actual public employees.
Oh, hey! This is okay, Tim. Okay, Tim Kerman. Yeah, give me an idea. All right. Hey, Cosmic.
Mhm.
Do you know the way?
No.
Oh!
No.
Can we kick
You
Batman?
know the
Yeah,
way.
let's
Can
kick
we
that
kick
one.
that run?
Yeah, let's go
No.
back.
I muted him.
What?
Don't do that.
Well, you know the way.
He tried to revive Fucking
Deadly.
Probably we just fucking unleashed hellfire upon the chat.
It's World War III out there.
You know the way.
Memes
You
in
know
my
the
life.
way.
XD meme.
Well, that Imperial become a
XDD meme.
What's with the trombone?
The way.
Can you do the trombone again?
No,
no.
Mario.
How do we get
Whipping
so
out a
boring?
trombone. It's the most ridiculous.
I will slit you.
Okay. I think we're like already past this. Let's move on.
That was a short
The
one.
holy grail is the trombone, you
my
right,
cat is
we're gonna-
trying
next
to shut
topic.
down my laptop. How is this even possible?
Okay,
I
let's.
will smite you
heck
into
out.
the fish team.
Okay.
My kid is trying to shut down my laptop, okay? I don't know how. He's
So
intelligent
next
and shit.
topic
You're trying
is
to take a shit on your
just our
laptop.
New
Hey, come on
Year's
now, guys.
resolution. Hey, New Year's resolutions.
Yes, next
We're all
topic.
going to die.
My resolution is to not get kicked out of university.
My New Year's resolution is 1280 by 10/7/20.
1280 by 12/7/20.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because it's a resolution. Funny.
1280 by.
All right, I'll
This is a
remove,
code,
I'll
isn't
remove
it?
myself. No, it's not a code.
This-
It's like a
It's
screen.
a code, guys. It's a code. Cosmic's trying to give
No,
us
it's not a code. It's a dumb.
The code is like it's a suicide hotline.
Oh no!
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
The hell?
What's this? All mappers on MapperCast, other than Viper and Wonder, are irrelevant old fags. Wow.
How dare you
Irrelevant old fat.
You know, another resolution is
You are irrelevant.
Hmm.
Oh, nice. That's very fun.
Oh,
But the ironic thing is that the guy who said it is probably irrelevant.
what the fuck?
Oh shit.
You're right, probably.
Oh, I just did it again. That's how I react to things when I see.
My New Year resolution is hoping for this year to not suck that bad.
The same.
Breaking news: Russia declared war on Turkey.
Well, shit, gotta head to the fucking Antarctica.
Breaking
Looks like
news to the
NATO
sun.
looks like World War III has started. Time to get my pistol.
My resolution is to be more mature. I wish everybody, some people's resolution in this.
some people do not have that resolution.
I have.
We have to be
Did you
caused
guys
on
see my gun? Yeah. Okay.
All right. I know my resolution less of a thick bit. What I do, because I'm fucking like 300 goddamn motherfucking pounds. But
You
really,
what?
it's just to upload more videos. That's really like upload. It's all I think about. It's all I'm ever thinking about, unless I'm like eating. So that's probably not helping the weight
Where's
problem.
the new episode? Where's the new episode?
Yeah, then that shit doesn't help.
Hey,
It's
AN
kinda-
wants to join the podcast.
AU? AN?
And
mean,
I don't know. I still don't know how to pronounce it.
AN.
You should
AN.
bring him on.
And,
Actually, he was going to join last year, I think, but something happened and then...
sure, he's gonna be mad
then he
when I
died.
use this.
Just die.
We
Just
could
died.
join this.
When I hear I
died.
can't pronounce his name.
He sent his request, but then the fucking Protestant Reformation happened and the Catholic Church got distracted from this.
Wait, what?
Wait,
What?
what?
Wait. No, you're not supposed
Hold
to
up.
talk about the World Cup thing. Keep that out of here.
I did. What?
World
I know
Cup
you're
is
talking
for next.
I never
Don't
said
time.
that.
mention it. No, do not mention it here. Keep it
What's going on with that anyway? I'm supposed to be a judge, but
Yeah, same here.
I didn't even mention it.
What's going on?
Don't talk over each other.
What is this?
Yeah, shoot. You know, when I made that community post, the other mapping video I was doing is that the World Cup thing. And people say I spent too much time working on nature.
Oh, I get it now. We should not talk.
Yeah, you get it now? Okay, so yeah, so everybody, shh, and to myself, shh.
Out of sight, out of mind. Am I right?
All right, so nobody else has
That's
New
ain't that
Year's
the fucking
resolutions?
truth. It's a mantra.
Nobody else has New Year's resolutions?
Mine
No.
was to hit 3K before the end of the year.
Did you?
That's sad.
You'll probably hit that in like fucking 2
Did you?
months.
Aw.
Did you hit 3K?
No, I only hit 2K.
Oh, I thought you were like 2,900.
What? No.
Yeah.
I'm only at. Where am I at now? 2,108 subs. There we go.
2,800?
Nice, we're gonna be the most popular.
No, 2,108. Sorry.
Oh, 100.
I'm mentally retarded. I'm sorry.
Oh, you mean for neck by the end of 2018?
By the end of 2018, I want to at least be above 3K.
3K. Oh, okay. You know, you could just be Romanian mapping. You know.
And just buy it.
Wait, that's Romanian mapping.
It's like
Every,
Romanian mapping
I
game.
swear to God, every time I see the Romanian flag, the only thing I think about is Romanian mapping. My head.
Yeah, of course.
Guys,
I just associate it with his logo now.
Same.
guys,
Whenever I think of
what
Romania,
is-
whenever I look at the flag of Romania, I think of Chad.
All right, guys, what's the most subscribed mapping subs right now? Like,
Romanian.
I don't
Yeah,
fucking pay attention.
Who's alive and
Uh,
happening?
I think he quit or something like that.
Oh yeah,
I
okay,
haven't-
yeah.
How did we
okay, I
even
see
get
it
to the
now.
subscribers from
Romanian
the
map,
topic
the
again?
most subscribed mapper now has
Lord and Savior
27,000
Romanian
subs.
mapping.
We are getting sidetracked.
Stop talking to each
Why-
other.
I haven't
Long
checked the
years.
charts in like a year.
Let's see here. Well, the most sub,
Thank you.
the
You
top
think a
3
dragon-
sub mappers are Romanian maps.
Let's just not talk
Yeah,
about that.
so annoying.
Okay,
It's
so
really
okay, let
depressing.
me say the top 3 top 2
I'm
subscribed
gonna take my head.
mappers of
Alright,
today.
guys. Let's talk about. Let's move
It
on.
is Romanian
Hey.
King of Mapping and Dan Kuso.
Let's move on. Alright, next. You know, I'm sure we all,
Alright, I hope
all
it's
use our
over.
computers, and every once in a while we run into a problem with the computer or just technology. So, I know if for those who follow my Twitter, I'm sure you already heard me ranting about invalid state IO thing, and that's what inspired me to make this topic because I'm interested to hear what you guys like. Like a technical difficulty is enough to make you pull your hair out. That's
The best
Oh.
technical was when we managed to get Emperor Tiger Star on the stream and Viper's electricity.
Oh,
No,
Christ.
that's not technical
Oh my God,
difficulty.
remember that?
No, serious
Far on the
technical
stream and Viper's house died. That was sad.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Got to,
we
like-
just died out during that episode.
I wish we got to
I didn't know he
plan
was
that out
listening.
more because we had him on, but he just sort of joined in the middle of the Q&A, so we were all just memeing because that's what the Q&A is for. It's a horrendous impression of us that we're just a bunch of fucking cunts.
Emperor Tiger?
I feel
I think Batman
bad.
didn't notice.
I wish we could have Tiger Star on again, but like for real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I already did a
He
I
said
mean,
we're all cringy with
that's
our
a good
alternate
ass
picture
joke.
stuff.
Alright, I couldn't come on a podcast because my fucking chimney was on fire.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember that your chimney like. Oh,
Chimney
Thanks.
don't exist.
So on
It
fire.
wasn't as funny as it seems.
I don't remember. When was the last time I remember chimneys existing? Why is this a topic?
technical. I mean,
Let's go.
I
Why
guess
do we want to hear about technical stories? Because we talk about things. Why? That's like asking why do people want to hear about our New Year's resolutions?
Because they like hearing our cringy stories.
Yeah. So really, do you guys not have a real technical difficulty story that you had once in your life?
technical difficulties. It's my entire life is them, but I don't think any of them.
Okay.
None of them are like
No
so.
wonder you uploaded
None of them are
nothing.
so.
Life is a technical difficulty.
None of them are so
I
apparent.
had
that I could
one.
tell a funny
My
story about
entire
it, but I
life
mean,
is
my
disappointment.
my rendering crashed like 3 times trying to export my goddamn Christmas.
Oh yeah,
Find
my
something.
rendering didn't work during Christmas either. It's
Rendering
do it-
is just ugh.
yeah,
It's
it's like it freezes on 60% and never goes past it. It's like freaking have to render another 8 hours for the first part and then gotta render another 5 hours in the second part. I think it was some,
Okay.
I don't
so-
remember the time, but then all I know is it was at least over 5 hours for half of the video.
So
Crazy.
basically,
And this is
Um,
why you don't run your computer on double cores, because my computer is running on double cores, not quads. It's my specs are terrible for video rendering, and I thought this computer was good for video rendering. When I bought it, I must have had the wrong idea. Or idea. Is it idea or idea?
Yeah, I got my
Nowadays
computer.
there are also like octa-core and whatnot.
And then
Okay, why did you mute me? You muted me.
Wonder Waffle.
I was trying to talk though. I was trying to talk for the past 10
That's the
minutes.
prank, bro.
I was trying to talk for the past 10 minutes. I had a lot of. I talked for
Just a prank. Calm down.
I talked for like at least 10 minutes. You was muted. Why did you do this to me? Why did you do this to me?
Cosmic.
Hey, you guys don't have anything. I'm gonna say my
That was a technical difficulty.
Wait, stop talking over each other.
I'm gonna talk about my technical difficulties.
Okay, let Viper talk. Stop cackling like teenage girls.
Hey, so here's, I'm sure you guys already heard about this technical difficulty on my Twitter, but I'll say it again. So it started with university. I had to like program PHP with VirtualBox because apparently if you try to program PHP without a local host, well, you need a local host to run PHP, but local host is dangerous when it's on your actual computer. So I got a virtual machine, downloaded it, I think it was Oracle VirtualBox. Then I don't know what I did, but then I did like, I think I set my RAM to be, or my size to be a bit too high. So then after, every time I start my computer always freezes ever since I installed a VirtualBox. And I kind of got used to it until I started getting blue screens of invalid IO state errors over and over again. It's nonstop. So it's not like a normal blue screen. So it's definitely something happened to my computer, which broke. So I looked it up. I did some research on the invalid IO state error, and it was really frustrating because it was like, I can't do anything. And then it turns out if you find that your computer is slow, like starting to get slow, and you get this error, then that means you download a program that slow down your computer, and that's why you get this IO exception error. So then I knew it's the VirtualBox is the thing. So I tried to get rid of it. I couldn't uninstall it because when I tried uninstalling it, I got the blue screen again. So I tried doing a system restore, and during the system restore, I got the blue screen. It interrupted the system restore, and then I was so mad. And then I tried it again this time with system restore normally, and it worked this time. It was restoring the computer, but it took 40 minutes to do a system restore, which is unusual, but I waited it out. And then I was like, yes, it worked. But then when I logged back into the computer, it froze again. And then it told me the system restore is unsuccessful because my antivirus blocked it. So I'm basically back at where I was. Wasted 40 minutes of my time. And then, so what I did is it took me, 40 minutes to figure out how to get into safe mode, because apparently to get into safe mode for Windows 8 is different from like Windows 7, Vista, and XP. Before you when you restart your computer, you hit F4 or something, or F8, whatever. In Windows 8, you have to do it from the I think the restart button or something. I don't know, something like that. And then I already forgot to go into the safe mode again. And then it finally worked. I did system restore in safe mode, and it fixed the problem. And then the state IO error was gone. And I learned my lesson: never install VirtualBox on a massive computer. I only need a desktop that runs on 4 cores. So yeah, that's my technical difficulty story. It only took about 3 to 4 hours. 3 to 4 hours of time wasted trying to fix my computer on Christmas. Well, not Christmas.
Sorry, that was
after my exam. It happened. So I was like, yes, I can finally have freedom, work on videos. And then this state error occurs. And I'm like, so that's my. So do you guys have a technical difficulty story that's similar to mine, or
something that story made me have? Viper, just saying that this story made me have technical difficulties.
What?
So I actually had it worse. It's this October. I'm just walking to the university. There's this really important thing. I need to take my laptop with me. So I step on the ice. I fall down. I try to save the laptop, but it has this little bump to the ground. It seems okay. I go to the university. I open it, and after 3 hours of work, it just goes to black screen. I can't save anything until the the end of the day. Then I managed to start it on the emergency mode and just save my folders, and the laptop dies. It was
Yeah,
really-
I had a thing like that. My
faces.
Well, for my PC never crashed, but during the last month, my PC was getting really slow. And then I got like a dude, like a friend of my father, to fix it, and he told me, dude, you could boil water on your CPU.
Hey,
It's
Wonder
over
Waffle,
100
stop
degrees
muting me.
Celsius.
I didn't mute
And
you.
then-
that time.
Well, yeah, rip.
You guys better not be playing around with that. Just saying.
Guys, what?
okay, can we stop muting each other? What the fuck?
Okay,
This
I
Wonder's
muted-
doing it.
No, I'm not. I only did it once. Then Mindria muted you,
You muted
Someone's muting me. It just keeps.
and then
Wonder muted me.
and then you muted me, and then I muted you back.
People want us to
What
move on, so
Wonder's
so
somebody,
There's a secret war going
Because you
around here.
talked over somebody, not because I'm trying to like start a war.
let one
Is this
let
World
Wonder
War
talk.
III?
Finish this.
No, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk.
There's a secret war going around in the podcast and no one noticed.
People want to ban Wonder Waffle from MapperCast.
No, don't.
Oh,
Don't do that. No.
I'll cover myself then.
All right. I bought my computer in like 2008. It was my dad's computer, and there was this mass event in 2011 that like destroyed our lives for a year. Because my dad, he's a musician. He makes his living. He writes charts out for people. He used to chart for American Idol before they went off the fucking air, and then we were poor. But fucking yeah. There was one day the computer just decided to freeze up and delete every single fucking file on the entire computer and destroy our family's life for like a good month. It was really bad. It was really horrendous. So, you know, thank you, 2008 Apple desktop. It really helped us
Don't
out.
you have like something like? Didn't
Hey,
you
I
have,
think it's a
like,
good time to
backups
point
or
out that it's
something like
always good to back up
No,
your
we didn't.
files.
Yeah, we should have done that.
Yeah, consider that a lesson. Back up your files, no matter what. I mean, it might not. The problem, like your files might not be deleted in maybe like 10 years, but it will happen soon. And then if something does happen to the computer and you lose all your files, well, the blame's on you. Especially if you get ransomware.
Oh, Chris is here.
Oh. Hello, everybody.
Oh my god, it's Chris.
With his Mussolini picture of
Mussolini.
Chris, high five.
El Chavo.
Hey, calm down.
It's the fake fascist.
Il Duce.
Your biggest fan.
Il Duce.
Okay, I get it.
Chill the fuck out.
Okay, I get it. I'm your Lord and Savior. Calm
El
down.
Chavo.
Only time it's a fake fascist.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on.
Move on. All right,
what-
so next topic we should discuss about TV shows we watch in our childhood. I'm sure everyone's like the next topic after this, though.
I don't want to talk about what I watched in my childhood.
I had.
Oh, well, now you gotta say. Now you gotta say.
You gotta say.
Wonder, now you gotta tell us. What did you
Wonder.
Do you watch fucking Powerful Girls or some shit?
No,
Yes.
Who
Probably
didn't
watch
watch
Sailor
How
Moon or
come
something
I
like
never
that.
watched it.
most badass shit? That show.
I probably watched Sailor Moon.
I didn't watch it, but I've heard of it.
What Sailor Moon?
Did you know that, guys? Did you know that Thomas the Tank Engine and Paw Patrol are fascist?
Oh my, no.
Hey, then.
Also like this meme that.
Remember that?
Okay.
Remember that?
Can I say what I
CNN made
say what I
a
watched?
CNN.
Please, one by one.
Like on
Let me
some
say what I
Discord
watched.
server, someone posted a
Let me
meme
say what I
that
watched.
Steven Universe should be banned because it promotes homosexuality, while My Little Pony promotes traditional values and should be showed in Nazi.
That sounds like a good Ben Shapiro article.
Can I say the 3 things I watched when I was younger?
Yes, please.
All right, the first one was Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Oh God.
I was
Yeah.
addicted to that
Here,
show.
hold on. I have a story about that. I remember that show started because they made a fucking movie. They made an animated Clone Wars movie
Yeah.
in like 2006 or something. I remember on my way to go see it with my dad, a inebriated homeless man threw a rock at me on the way to see it. But it wasn't even a rock. It was an extremely stale piece of bread. And it was crawling at us and hissing. So now I always
Why did he
associate
throw that though?
because it was New York City, and that's just the kind of shit that fucking goes down there.
Okay then.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
America.
So whenever I hear Clone Wars, I immediately just think inebriated homeless men.
I I enjoyed shows like SpongeBob. You know.
I'm not finished
that was a good
yet.
show.
I'm not
SpongeBob
finished.
was the shit.
Let Wonder finish his trilogy.
The next thing I watched was anything related to cars.
Oh Lord.
Lord, you lose.
Cars 3. Did you watch Cars 3?
Totally not.
I actually haven't watched Cars 3 yet.
Fuck Cars 3. It sucks.
You know,
You didn't even see it. I mean,
You know-
we practiced. But we didn't. Some of us did not see it yet. Too.
Cars 2 was bad.
Spoiler alert.
no, I
Cars 2 is
spent
better
like,
than Cars 3. I'm telling
Okay,
you.
I don't want to say what I watched for a third time. That's the thing. The third thing.
this is me when I
Bro,
watched.
I fucking feel weird.
I watched a lot of Dora, okay?
Am I the only one that started with some fucking
You
crime
watched Dora?
movie like?
Dora
crime
the
I watched Dora.
Dora the Explorer.
Yeah, I watched it when I was young.
Who doesn't watch Dora
Everybody
Bro,
watched
am I the
Dora.
only one that
When I
started
was-
with it?
at least once?
When I was a little teeny
May I
child.
ask what Dora was about in the US? Because in Germany it
me.
was about teaching Germans English.
Really? It's about teaching Spanish.
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
Wait,
I
wait,
just remember the monkey with the banana.
Boots.
Banana.
Oh,
Why,
nice.
why are we talking this?
That's all I
Not
remember.
even.
Oh no, the
Go
chat.
Diego, go!
Okay.
You know,
Fucking
like,
go, Diego.
have you guys heard of?
I hate that Dora will be superior.
Have you guys heard of like TV? Do you guys have like in America? Are there like TV tables where it's like on demand? You can watch. You can
Yeah.
choose what episode to watch. Like, I have like when I use
Yes.
like Rogers on demand.
Yes.
Like I always repeatedly watch the same SpongeBob episodes, Avatar, Last Airbender episode.
Oh,
I'm just
Avatar
gonna watch
Last
it.
that show
That
fucking
Yeah.
changed
that
my
was
life.
the
Yeah.
shit.
That was such a good
Like, I always
one.
watch it.
Whoever watched Ed and Eddie is a legend.
I fucking just bought the Last Airbender box set. That show. If you haven't watched that show, go fucking watch that show. It's one of the best
I
things.
watched
anyone
it
has
very
ever
old,
once. I
but
watched
good.
it once at a birthday party.
I just have a question.
Yep.
Am I the only one that's like first watched a fucking criminal TV series?
I don't know.
No, you're not the only one.
Like
You're not the only
NCIS
one.
and shit. Seriously.
You're the only
Ow,
one.
yes,
You're the
I-
only one.
Guys, I got a
Am I
question.
just seriously the only one?
Yeah,
Remember
Ow,
Teen
ow, ow.
Titans?
I did as well.
Oh, can I ask you something?
Yes.
Did you grow up on Turkish propaganda?
Nah, fam. I don't feel like it. Nah.
What kind of yo?
Guys,
What
I
kind of
think
childhood shows are
Chris,
there?
what did you watch when you were a kid?
actually I think I have I have three series I mainly watch, and I think it's the weirdest mix ever when it comes to okay. So first we have Dragon Ball Z.
Not too bad.
Alive!
Oh
Nah.
my lord, I hated that.
I hated it too.
All those like boyish animes, they were like there was an entire afternoon on like one of the most relevant private German TV channels.
Tsunami.
Anyways, this
So, yeah.
the second one is Moomin Moomin Trollen. It's a Finnish. It's a Finnish thing. And the third one, Lazy Town.
Yes!
We are number one.
Hey,
That doesn't seem too bad.
Like,
I
hated all the memes aside, that show, when you're like a little 5-year-old, that is the most stimulating fucking shit. I love that show.
Right? I know, right?
Lazy Town.
Yeah, it was a great show. It was a great fucking kid show.
Never seen
ten
that.
out of 10.
Creative. It
I'll
was
watch
different.
again.
I didn't watch much of it, but
Did
I
any
did
of
see
you watch
another.
this fucking, I can't remember what the Upside Down show? It was on Nick Jr. I think I'm the only person who remembers it. It was run by these two bald men. It was really strange. I remember.
Do you guys know
I
Teen
think I
Titans?
remember Upside Down.
You guys know Teen
Upside Down
Titans or a
Oh yeah. Can I just say something really quick?
superhero show like Superman, Batman, and all that?
When I was
Superhero
young,
nerd.
Yeah,
Well-
like. Oh yeah, you guys want to know how I reacted?
Cheese Waffles
to-
gets it. Cheese Waffles fucking gets it.
You guys know how I reacted when I missed a show when I was like kindergarten or something? Like I was crying because I missed a show I wanted to watch, and I was telling my parents to rewind it for me to go back, and they keep telling me that they can't, but I keep complaining and whining. Yeah, that was.
Little
my
Bill.
TV also
Can I
had-
say this? Can I say this? When I saw the new Dora they're making, I actually wanted to jump off a bridge.
Dude, it's
They
fucking.
ruined it.
They all look like a bunch of
What's New
fucking
Dora?
Barbie dolls. It looks like an iPhone app. It's
New Dora?
horrendous.
The
have a
iPhone
new
didn't
Dora.
existed back then.
They didn't know the new Dora. They made a new one where they're all like, we're teenagers. Like they're trying to appeal
You know,
to an
that
older
sounds like
audience.
the Powerpuff one does, but it's teenage.
Powerpuff reboot. That there are some. They need to be tried in The Hague for fucking.
Yeah.
I never watched it though.
I think.
So. No,
It's
I
really
haven't
bad.
watched the shows,
I
but
think
don't
when
know.
I was young, I actually watched.
I don't even know what they're
I
about.
believe.
Actually,
What
like,
happened to boots anyways?
even 10-year-old Chris was like, "I'm too grown up."
Yeah, a lot of the shows.
What is going on?
Like even Bob, like I enjoy.
Who doesn't watch Teen
Somebody
Titans Go
ban
nowadays?
Anders.
I used to watch
He's going to
Rugrats.
understand me, but if you're German,
Cosmic.
then
Yeah.
What the heck?
How's Teen
Löwen.
Titans Go on Cartoon Network?
every German
Fuck
knows
Teen
Löwen
Titans Go.
What? What'd you say?
No, Teen Titans Go, man.
Oh,
Well,
Teen
it was
Titans
awful.
Go. Oh,
Yeah, not Teen Titans. Teen Titans. I still watch that show. I really
oh,
enjoy
you
Teen Titans.
signed up. I'm for Cosmic Mapping for 300.
Conclusion
He
series.
said
Cartoon
it-
Network is full
He
of
said
them.
Boots helped him discover his homosexuality.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm getting.
Oh, you.
I'm
oh,
sorry,
you-
but I'm drawn
you-
a
Oh,
line
okay.
there. I'm drawn a
Fucking that shit is
Okay.
Sorry. I was sorry. I was really triggered.
And for
Oh,
me,
yeah, I also
guys,
like
why-
the Bugs Bunny and Tweety show.
Oh.
I didn't like that.
That was a nice.
yeah, Tom and Jerry was the shit.
Tom
Yeah,
and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry.
Oh my God! Yes, Tom and Jerry. I love that.
Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
But I like the one where Tom and Jerry teams up against another.
Does anyone remember
Whenever
there
there
was,
was a racist joke and you didn't understand,
there was this puppet show on Nickelodeon? It was called The Meaties. I think it was about these two puppets that ran a meat shop, and it was terrifying and existentially horrific.
Wait, what?
I
It
don't know.
was called like The Meaties. If anyone remembers the fucking Max and Ruby, that was another one. West Virginia. Just laying
Oh my
down.
God! Do you guys remember Dexter's Laboratory?
Which people
Think
are?
Max and Ruby was a terrifying
Oh, I
show.
love
What
Max
is that
and Ruby.
family
Oh, I love Max and
situation?
Ruby.
Like, it's like
Peppa the Pig.
Ben 10.
underage sister raising this mute like 3-year-old brother on her own. It's really terrigeorifying.
I enjoyed
Yeah,
Max
wait,
and
wait,
Ruby.
wait.
It was funny.
Yeah, it was a good show. I enjoyed it too.
I'm Caillou.
George Spinks was a good show in my.
Did anyone watch Pokemon?
Anybody
Oh,
watch
I did not.
Laboratory?
There we go, the Mr. Meaty show.
I remember Dawn. Dawn's my favorite character in Pokemon.
Nice. I think
Where's
my
fucking-
favorite.
nowadays I look back at it and I hear new stuff about all this stuff. And now
Yes.
I fucking heard that on like one of those private German TV channels on the kids' afternoon where like all those boys anime ran. There was fucking hentai in those fucking shows. And they fucking showed that during a time where a lot of children watch.
Yeah,
They
original
literally
SpongeBob.
showed
You think that's bad?
naked they literally showed naked anime girls.
What?
Oh, why do I even bother?
Wait, tell me more.
Germany.
Okay, Chris, you need to take a
Issue.
What the fuck is happening?
Okay, this was one thing. I like
Okay.
my development in content tastes shifted so fucking fast. I was watching Yardigans when I was like 9,
Oh, Jimmy
and
Neutron.
then immediately, Jimmy Neutron. I was watching that show when I was 9, and then immediately when I turned 11, I started watching like fucking Breaking Bad. It was great, and that became my favorite show. I also really got into
Breaking Bad.
shock sites. That show created me. I love that shit.
Wow.
Oh, Louis.
Wait. So, you tell me Breaking Bad created
Wait,
you?
Danny Phantom. Who remembers
Yeah,
Danny
that's true.
Phantom?
Oh, I love Danny. I moved to watch Danny.
Oh,
Cosmic,
yeah,
that
Jimmy
sounds
Neutron.
explainable.
Ooh,
Like,
Fairly
video
Odd
set-
Parents. Who remembers Fairly Odd
Kill
Parents?
it.
Oh,
I
yeah,
do. I do.
I hate that shit. so much.
You did hate that show? You hate Fairly Odd Parents?
It was good. It was good. It was
It
good.
was an alright show back in the day. Oh,
I
shit.
watched it, but in
remember-
retrospect,
Yeah.
I fucking hate
Guys,
it.
I remember when the little baby fairy Poof, I guess. Remember Poof? Like
I remember
when I was little, I was like, I remember the show before Poof, but now after Poof came along, I thought all the episodes were retcons because now Poof is showing up in old episodes.
Wait. Did anyone watch?
I thought that was just like
Wait, I
retcon, like
actually
the
have a
episodes
question.
that I've seen before. now
What
have
did
Poof in
Chris
it.
say?
Did anyone
What
watch
do you
Winnie the
want,
Pooh? Did anyone watch
Yes,
Winnie the
I
Pooh?
Everybody watched Winnie the Pooh.
I never
Yeah.
did.
I played games involving Winnie. I had like. Does anyone
Pooh,
remember-
I watched
how
it
do you-
when
how do
I
you-
was 3 years old.
Hey guys,
90s kids would remember the show.
Oh,
hey guys, do you remember?
I just have a question at this point.
Hmm.
Does anyone remember watching Fringe?
West Virginian.
Okay,
What
guys,
did you do?
What do you say, Alp?
What did you do?
Did anyone watch Fringe before?
no.
Oh.
Watch what?
No.
God damn
No
it.
idea. No idea what it is.
Fringe?
Oh yeah, you
really
guys
good
remember
fucking-
how to watch TV shows like
Let me just
not like a channel, but like you know how like the CD players now CD players are turned to computers online, but like before CD players there was like some kind of like giant rectangle thing that you put into some machines. It's like
Wait,
a
what?
tape, almost like I think it's a mixtape. Is it called mixtape? I don't know.
Walkman.
But do you know a
Walkman.
rectangle shape thing
Walkman.
that you put it into another thing just to play a movie or something? Like,
A cassette.
I don't know what's that called. Is it a mixtape? It's not. I don't think it's a mixtape. It's like it's a rectangle shaped thing, and then if it breaks, there's like lines of mixtape that comes out. It's like you guys know what
It's called a VHS.
That's a
or
cassette.
cassette.
VHS?
Cassette. I remember there used to be
Yeah, VHS, yeah.
I remember there used to be a gaming console where you put the CD in the back of it and you play games with it. Remember that? The gaming console where it's kind of like the handheld devices, but you put
Wonder
the small CD in
Pets.
it.
What
Wonder
is
Pets.
Wonder Pets?
Wonder Pets?
Wonder Pets.
We're on our way to
Hey,
help them
copyright.
Oh.
save the day.
What?
The animals in trouble.
Not too
Demonetized.
big and
Copyright.
not too tough.
Demonetized.
Oh, backyard again. Backyard
Right
again.
stuff.
Rib butt.
Who remembers backyard again? That was my favorite.
I remember
show.
Backyard
I
Shit.
agree with
I
you,
love
bro.
Backyard.
Pablo.
Yeah, I like Jimmy Neutron. I like there was
Jimmy
there was
Neutron.
one. I don't remember the episode, but it was like one part where
Sodium
you vote
chloride.
for the school president, and then people were trying to convince Carl to vote, and Carl was like, I don't know who to vote, and then it was like one guy slap, 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 clap, clap, clap. Do you guys remember that? Or if you watch Jimmy Neutron?
Clap, clap, clap,
Yeah,
clap,
yeah.
clap,
Carl is
clap.
like when he opens the door, and then the guy's like slaps us like clap, clap, and the car just slams.
I'm going to eat that croissant.
He's like, as soon as he sees it, he's
Croissant. Croissant. I think maybe we should move on.
Please.
I haven't even got to say my
that was a
TV.
good topic. Pretty good topic.
Okay.
Oh.
Wait. Can we let Batman say hey, so we can freaking move on.
Okay, so you guys probably know my TV show, but anyway, the other TV shows is I used to watch. Who remembers Caillou?
Oh, yes.
No.
Caillou.
Me.
No, I never heard
Little
of it.
Cancer Child. I
Backyardigans.
love that show.
Backyard again.
It's about mapping. Yeah.
Ed and Eddie. Who remembers Ed and Eddie?
Me. Oh, that was the
I
shit.
didn't.
That was the show. That was my also my favorite show.
Yeah,
We
same.
need to change that.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's a really old show that you guys probably won't remember. Baby Looney Tunes.
Oh my
What?
god.
Of course I remember that.
Yeah, I want.
Everybody
I
remembers that, man.
remember that.
Yeah,
It was back in 2001.
Fuck off.
I legit remember.
Flapjack. Fucking anyone remember Flapjack?
No.
Flapjack, I
Yeah,
remember
I
that.
remember Flapjack. I
I never
remember.
watched
all that.
I
Yeah, there
remember
you-
that episode where the Flapjack was talking to a cat.
Welcome to the Stolen Show.
Oh my god. Yes.
Who remembers
Step up.
Flapjack talking to a cat? That was the scariest thing ever. And I stopped watching that show because it's so scary.
That show started all that, like,
I have a
freaky
show I
existential
watch quite a bit.
kind of
I
stuff.
I have another show I always watched a lot. Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, I fucking hate that show.
It was
The
okay.
art style reminds me of like some cheap Chinese YouTube video, like Finger Family.
Okay.
It kind of looks
Okay.
Oh
like.
my
Yes,
god.
Who remembers Game Toontown?
Flying
Wait,
Ch-
Wonder, get Chinese over here.
Me
Yeah,
and
Oh,
Blake.
Wait. I'm pretty sure everyone's saying
Flying
no to this.
Chinese.
I'm 100% sure everyone's saying no to this, but did anyone watch
Oh my god, Garfield.
Watch what?
Darn Set?
Garfed?
Bums.
What was it called?
I've never even heard that before.
We are not
Bums.
from the Nordics.
Bomb set?
Bums.
Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack. That's
Oh
what
my god.
Samurai
Batson,
Jack.
stop.
Welcome
I
to
watched it
nostalgia.
sometimes. I don't know. It wasn't.
Stop with the nostalgia, Batson.
Bomb set.
Bums.
Bomb has been
I watch anime when I was
gets it.
younger.
Sebban gets it.
I never watched anime, and when my friend introduced it, I was like, "Why are you watching this?"
Ooh, I
So
remember
Again, because it went
my
like on
first
TV.
anime was Spirited Away.
Oh,
was
I
like
watched
when I-
that shit. That's a good. I mean, there is good anime. You gotta like fish through mountains of fecal matter to find it.
Yeah, well, the stuff that like
You're a
I watched
weeb,
was
Cosmic.
like,
You're a weeb.
Pokemon,
I've seen, like,
Yu-Gi-Oh, and
good
Naruto,
animes,
where it,
but-
like, pretty much ends.
You're a weeb.
I saw like Spirited Away and Attack on Titan. That's
You're
it.
a weeb.
I was
That is
watching
the
this anime
extent of
Oh,
my
shit.
anime knowledge.
last
My
night.
gym.
Okay.
Hey, guess what Abe
Oh my
said?
god. Wait.
Who remembers my
But
gym partner's
Chris,
a monkey?
Chris.
Or Camp Laszlo?
Me.
Gym
What,
partner's a
Matt?
monkey.
Chris, I
Didn't you
remember
say
all
you
that.
watch like Girls and fucking Panzers?
Veteran.
Why is so
I
many
have no
American
idea.
shows outside the US?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Rat. This is I am no.
Quite frankly, how we went
Total Drama Island. Who remembers
Hey,
Total
guys,
Drama
guys.
Oh, that was
Oh,
awful.
me.
I hate
That
that
was
show.
it. That was a great show.
I
Yeah.
hate
Hey
that
guys,
show.
I like how we
Veteran.
went from watching our childhood shows to watching mapping. If you get what I mean, that is.
I mean, if you watched it early enough, then maybe it could
Me and
count.
Veteran, basically.
Yeah. All right, I think we should move on
My
to the
favorite
worst
character in
topic.
Total Drama Island.
Let's
Yeah,
move
we
on.
should
I love this
move on.
topic with the bottom of my heart, but we gotta.
Ah,
No.
Oh,
gotta leave it.
fucking hell. I'm not
I
even going to
forgot.
why is it a
commentate on it.
topic?
Okay, what are we doing?
Q&A.
The drama.
God, no.
Q&A. The
Oh,
drama.
no.
Yeah,
This is
one last-
drama.
one
Right here,
last thing,
everybody,
one last thing.
bring it down tenfold. Let's have
Let's try to make this quick, because more drama means more
Everyone-
drama means more drama, you know.
everyone bring it down. Everyone
Why?
bring it down.
Yo, should we skip this topic? I feel like we
Piper, do you know what happened? Let's have one person explain what the drama was.
Oh no
Yeah.
no.
Yes.
I don't know. But
Yes.
all heard.
Yes.
Oh my God, Wonder.
Let me try to get the. I think.
Wonder you pussy.
Let me
Oh.
see. Where is the post? Where is it? It's by.
Let's
I'm just finding it right now. I can't find it. I think he deleted it. Oh no, whatever.
Wow.
Okay, so this is a short summary of what happened. So basically, according to A, the mapping community has been cooped. I'm following the situation closely, and more
Coup
updates
d'etat.
will be available in the future. Essentially, there were three owners: Anchor, Imperialist, and Cheese. Cheese demoted the other owners and took over because of some reason. I think I know the reason. He did this because Anchor and Imperialist changed the constitution. I'm still against
With that,
without asking him. This is a lesson we must all learn from. When an administration is created out of people with conflicting opinions, interests, and goals, conflict is eventuality.
did they hack the
Very
page or something?
I know, you're an idiot. Mapping community stuff. Okay. All right, so yeah, that's the summary of it.
Okay.
But I think if I was to summarize it, I would say basically there was a disagreement in the administration. Actually, a vote. There was supposed to be some stupid constitution vote, but then they committed it with only 2 out of 3 votes. Apparently, they weren't clear if it should be 3 out of 3 or 2 out of 3. So the Chiefs reacted by demoting him, and
Okay, there's a
that sparked that triggered Anchor. I think it was Anchor. I don't know who else, but Anchor claimed to be quitting mapping because of that.
Oh my God.
And then, as Batman might expect, the quitting chains occurred.
Okay.
where people
Oh,
said,
no, not the quitting
I
chain.
promise, campaign.
And then I think what I heard after is that when Cheese promoted Anchor and Imperialist back, then Cheese got demoted
Wait,
from owner. And then more conflict sparked, and I don't know what happened to it.
Okay, I know.
Okay.
Oh my god, I should put this on the
Let
wiki.
me
This
say
is
something real quick.
huge.
Let me say my 2 cents. Here's the deal. I'm not going to pretend to know the ins and outs of this situation, but I'm going to give my thoughts on just the whole fucking concept of this drama even existing.
Cosmic.
What?
Cosmic. Okay, I'm not gonna talk much about this. I just only have one question about this.
Okay. One
Why
go
the
right
hell? Why the hell does a community filled with 12-year-old mappers have a fucking
That's what I was-
constitution? Has a fucking constitution.
A constant. Because here's the deal. Here's
Because
the,
political
the fact.
communities are stupid.
We're all politics.
Because
we
it's a
also need
Team
rules.
Secret.
We also need rules,
Don't talk about
basically.
this.
Every website needs rules.
Here's the deal. The fact that there is such a big fucking deal and a coup and I'm going to be demoted. Oh no, the Constitution. The fact that there's this whole thing for what boils down to a stupid Google Plus group where people just post pictures and who gives a fuck? Like, what's with all this? I know that we're like all mappers and we're like, oh, we like politics. Let's infuse it in places where it's not needed. But why is there a Constitution? What's with all the weird demoting?
Yeah,
Like, just what? Just
People also quit because of
share videos. It's a community page. Why are people freaking out?
You wouldn't see
There are like some
that.
20 mappers that quit because of this whole drama. You
Hey
know?
guys,
And then that's the stupidest fucking thing that has ever happened.
You
on the
wouldn't
planet
see.
of
You
Earth.
guys
I'm gonna
actually wouldn't
quit.
see this in a community with people 5 years older.
Can we have Cheese come in here and
Ridiculous.
explain it all?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Can we have Cheese come here and explain it?
Should we?
I mean, it's
Should I
really.
work?
I mean, if we
Is
put
it really
cheese on
that
here, we
hard
should
to
also put the other people on here.
No.
We're not drama.
200 fucking
There's
people.
only 2 spots left.
Guys, I have something very
Why we're
important to
taking a
point out.
side or something.
I think part of the problem is that Google Plus, the way it works, like created by YouTube, it sucks. Like from what I heard there's no way to even check what moderators do. So like if a moderator bans someone, there's no log that shows that they banned someone. Like in Discord, there's an audit log, and I know there are bots that have logs as well. But then but Google Plus not having that is like the worst way.
Maybe
That's why
maybe
Google Plus sucks.
maybe because no one actually. Maybe because Google did not think no one actually would take Google Plus so freaking seriously.
Yeah,
but
it boils down to
Plus
that.
was
Like,
not
just-
meant
you
for
can't see
such a thing.
what moderators do. So then you have something like rogue moderators that do rogue stuff, and you never know who it is, and then you don't, and then everybody gets punished for it.
To be honest, the kind of thing that the TMC is trying to do, wherever fits on, like, I don't know, a fucking forum or a fucking Wikia.
Yeah, why would I still don't get like what happened to just the Wikia? That seems like the most logical place for all this stuff to even be in.
Cosmic, someone is going to disagree with that. That's what I'm
I
gonna say.
know that.
Someone's going to disagree with that.
I understand I'm opening up a huge fucking can of beans when I say that. People have all sorts of freaky, weird opinions about that. But I mean, it seems so ridiculous and childish to me. Like people just be like, "Hey, I made a video. Check it out. Oh, good video. Oh, bad video." That's what it's supposed to fucking be. Like I don't get the fucking. This is a coup because the administration. Grow up. The administration. What the fuck is this? What is reality? Is this fucking Black Mirror? It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, and then there's the circle food drama, but that's another topic. But we'll say that for another topic. Back on
I
this
think the mapping
drama,
community at one
I
point
didn't
banned
do
fucking
this.
Circle
Like,
2.
I made a giant post, and I bet half of it.
What do you say?
The TMC
Because everyone else just took it on the
claimed to illegalize the Circle 2.
Oh, for
I'm literally
fuck's
the
sake.
owner because I respond to what people want.
This is mapping fascism.
No, I
There's
think
actually a community
implementing
called the fucking mapping
internet
regime.
community's politically is
Yeah, Sapphire's cringy
Dumb.
fascist community, the mapping.
especially when you have constitution. Like the Wikia, like technically Batman has all the power to destroy an entire wiki.
Actually, me and Sapphire officially declare a civil war within the mapping community.
What the hell? What? Hey,
Wow, it's like a huge country.
Yeah.
I can't do
Hey,
this.
guys, want to hear something else? You know, on the wiki, there's that vassalizing Wikia. What the f? That's
I'm
stupid.
done with my
Where's
life.
vassalizing Wiki?
How do you vassalize? You literally need the staff's power to vassalize. And even if it's vassalize, that's not vassalizing.
Vassalize. I don't get
Good
it.
like trying to vassalize fucking Patron, the oldest map that's still somewhat active.
Yeah,
Depending on your point of view.
In quotes, though.
Community, not
Quote.
Well, Google Plus
Yeah,
groups are
quotes.
becoming countries, I guess.
Yeah, that's just
apparently.
the whole thing. It's ridiculous is people want to like reenact their Hearts of Iron 4 campaigns. It just angers me.
Well,
By the way,
You should play Hearts of Iron 4
Yeah.
with Chris.
Cosmic, did you get Hearts of Iron 4?
I haven't. I've like never played it though.
We should play it together.
Yes, I will be joining as well.
Maybe I
Yes.
might join.
Guys, we should play it together. We should all do a podcast in some kind of game. Like
Well,
I don't know.
the thing, well, it's kind of hard because it's kind of
we could
it's hard
all
because
we could all like be like play like set up a whole studio in like Minecraft.
I mean, the thing,
videos.
the
But yeah,
thing-
let's
the
play
thing is-
Minecraft. Minecraft Let's Play.
okay,
Or
the thing
play.
is-
We can do
Bat-
Gary's mod.
Or
the thing is,
Roblox.
Batman, the thing is, if we want to do it, we need a game which everyone has, which I don't think it's possible.
There's
I
Minecraft.
Does everyone here have Minecraft?
Not everybody,
No.
but
I am an owner of that game.
okay.
Whatever. I'll
Yeah,
back
let's
to
play
you.
one.
No, but I think the most dumbest part of the Google Plus thing is when people start using these words like communist, fascist, or constitution, or civil war, vassalize, or well, I guess collapse makes sense. But, like these words in the community. I don't know. I just find it stupid. It's not gonna like when like, especially it's like trying to vassalize the community. It's not gonna happen. You don't have the power. You're not the owner. If you're the owner, only you have the power to kill it off. Like Baron he has the power to kill the entire wiki.
Duh, of
Execute
course.
order 66.
He can demote everyone. Ban
It's just
everyone.
promote everyone. That's illegal.
Yeah, exactly. So if you're trying to like attempt to like vassalize,
In lieu of it.
get banned, and then you attempt to ban it. It was pretty stupid when I first joined the wiki. I was like, that's some stupid crap.
And I think we are going to have to do like a really short Q&A because I have to go in like 20 minutes.
All right.
Cheese Waffles wants to guys. Cheese Waffles want to say some things.
Hey, Cosmic, but you know it's true.
Type
Can we
it.
just
Yeah.
let Cheese
Type it. Type it.
just so we can talk
Yeah, type
about
it. Cheese Waffles, type it.
All right.
Here is more
Right.
corrupted than
All right. We're gonna listen to what he has to say, then we're gonna move on because.
So I come home really stressed because I got midterms and I'm messing up 3 of my classes. That sounds like something I would go through.
This is Viper's rating Cheese Waffles right now.
Yeah, that's what we do. I come back into a chat with Imperials and Anchor lying about my words in the chat. That just proves how corrupted it is.
Fuck Mir.
What do you do?
Oh, nothing. Mir is an Italian mapper community, and
Imperials
they
said something
didn't
like,
invite me.
I'll lie and said Cheese agreed to it. I was offline.
Christ.
That's second corruption right there.
Yeah, corruption in a fucking community, in the fucking internet.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
That's democracy for you.
Ministers that just ban everybody you don't like.
we're
Well,
talking.
that's democracy on a small community.
That's democracy.
Oh no.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
How do you have a democracy in a fucking Google Plus
Listen,
group?
listen.
All right, let's continue reading. Of course, see, I was really set off, thinking they were going to demote me for some reason. I was emotional and sad at the time. Wow. So you didn't try talking to them at first.
Look, if anything, I'm on Cheese's side. I
don't
think it's.
I don't.
fucking stupid.
I DFK why I thought that. Looking back, it was stupid as shit. Hey, Cheese, is that why that you thought somebody hacked Discord when some mod of yours promoted a fake imperialist? ... Wink, wink, wink.
It's like whoever's doing the whole coup thing, I think is who I'm not the biggest fan of here because it's just it's dumb.
So I demoted both of them. A lot of shit happened. Like that's
Well,
you
no.
do administration.
Justice is doing.
Talk to them and then discuss it further. If it becomes a problem and they demote you, then
Justice sentence.
not hack my Discord. That's just what people told me at the time. And you jump to conclusion, which is why I tell you to. Okay, I guess part of the blame is that Google Plus doesn't have some kind of
I think we should like do all the discussion after Cheese is finished.
True.
YouTube, you didn't respond. Oh wait, that's nothing.
Someone else. It's
Keep going, cheese. Just make
Tell us when you're done. Don't worry.
I think we will have no time at all for the Q&A.
Okay. I'm just gonna say a coup
Let's just
d'etat
do-
in-
Q&A.
I'm just gonna say a coup d'etat.
Let's
in-
do-
She's are you done?
I'd say
or,
let's
I mean,
do
you
a
want
Q&A
something?
for like 10 minutes.
Talk.
I'm going to set the timer and yeah.
All right, yeah.
because
Let's
otherwise-
move on to the Q&A because people.
Yeah,
Oh,
please.
okay, she's saying something. So several mappers quit. Billion ran post. I was very devastated and fucked up in the head.
It's fucked. It's so stupid.
Just a sentence a coup d'etat in a Google Plus.
Yeah, let's pull up a fucking Google.
Okay, wait. Let me just say my.
Okay, here's a tip here. If you're
Let me
gonna
say my
do
point,
that,
actually. World War III will be fought over at the fucking internet. Over at the Google
That's
Plus.
actually true. Holy shit.
All right, Q&A. So,
Okay,
Matt-
no,
Matt
I was
is-
saying cheese first.
Don't worry, cheese. You can still talk.
I get your- I
We'll
get
just
your
do Q&A.
problem.
while
I-
you're talking, okay,
I
I'll still.
sympathize with you in some way, but in how you approach the situation was wrong and it was
Yeah.
irresponsible. I'm gonna say that right now.
Okay. Okay. So, anyone has any
Ask questions.
Cheese?
Yeah,
I got a
ask questions.
I got a question I'll answer. Okay.
Don't worry, cheese. You can always turn this around and stuff. You know, just be cool. Just be cool about it. I don't know.
So you only have one owner, man, not 3 owners.
Okay, so mapping has changed a lot in graphics quality since your last video, Cosmic. Will you make any changes to your maps? I mean, I've floated around with the idea of text boxes, but I don't know. I just don't. I think it would be contrived. I don't think that's me.
I can make you a Xbox and make you a better map.
Cosmic.
I don't think like.
I think you're
I can
the
make you
only.
a better stuff.
I think you're the only like you're the last famous mapper which still uses like the old style mapping.
Yeah, that's actually true.
Yeah.
It's
One of the last.
I think.
Batman.
Batman, you have to make a video to be.
Yeah, Batman.
That's right.
You hit one.
Oh man.
You hit
What?
one. You hit.
Make a
You did
video.
not even
Hit
promise
1K and
anything.
you
with
didn't make
1K.
a video. Just
I
make a
didn't
video,
even
dude.
promise
Make a goddamn video.
Just make it.
Mapping video, a new series.
Yeah.
MapperCast is nearly 2 years old.
Okay, you want to see someone? Okay, let me show you something. Let me show you some
Bro, you
progress.
you've showed us things. You've showed us things
You already
before.
showed
I
it
don't
us.
want to see any resources. I want to see a video.
I don't want any spoiler alert.
Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Okay.
You ever hear? Please,
Alright.
please, Palpatine.
If it's Palpatine, what?
Wait,
I
what?
forget that fucking the Emperor's first name.
Order 66.
What the hell? Darth Luca was a Dark Lord of Map? What?
He's taking the Darth Plagueis.
What is your opinion?
Have you heard of Darth Plagueis the one?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
Okay, we're just going
Okay.
for the Star Wars memes, I guess.
Okay.
Damn it.
I'm still trying to open my paint.net. It's still loading.
What is a way to grow a
Make a
channel?
video.
You kind of Romanian mapping.
Someone say grow a channel.
Yeah, Romanian mapping style.
Oh, here you want the secret to success? Everything is luck. You got it. I know it's really depressing, but it's just
Or just
meritocracy is-
Romanian.
and I mean, it's,
Or just support.
I do think there is a certain level of skill you need to put in to retain your success. But in terms of achieving it to begin with, it's all luck, man. It's really sad.
So you say Romanian had luck?
Yeah, Romanian got super lucky.
Because
The algorithm is like
Yeah, he's the most subbed mapper.
he needs a. I was about to say something. I should.
I that's what I said about the PewDiePie theory by Game Theory is like, you know, it's like you go to one country, like you attracted the Romanians already, and now he got English. It's just English attracting English people.
Oh, okay. This is a good question. And we haven't heard from him in a while, or from him.
But he just was at the
Wow.
MapperCast chat.
He was in, yeah, he was in
Yeah.
So Mysterious in August, and he's been there since. He came back a little bit in earlier this month, but he went back on the 16th. And he's doing all right. I mean, I have him on Snapchat, and all I ever see on his story is him at fucking frat parties holding red Solo cups and going, "What, dude?" And the thing I love because he's still him, too. He didn't come back and like act like a fuckboy either. Like, he came back and he was still good old mysterious. He didn't let like the frats change him. So, you know, I appreciate that. He's a good guy, and he's doing good.
No will fight, by the way.
What?
He said, "Can pineapple onto pizza?" I said, "Just no."
Hello.
That should be.
What do you think of lemon
By the way,
then?
Cosmic. Yesterday, I was gonna say one thing. When I eat a pizza, a normal pizza, I can eat a whole pizza and still be hungry. But yesterday, I ordered American pizza, and after 2 pieces, I felt like I wanted to throw up.
That's the shit.
Chris, if you already
It's like a
hate
bomb.
pineapples on a pizza, have you ever heard of lamachun?
How dare you?
No.
I tried American
It's
pizza.
Turkish
and
pizza.
It's really delicious.
No,
Mostly
it really
kebab
isn't, but
meat.
okay.
Yeah. No, I've eaten that.
Country, but
It's the
American
shit.
pizza,
It's more
I
like
mean, mine is.
kebab, but
I like them.
It's really tasty. You should try the stuffed crust.
There's advantages. There's advantages to Italian anime.
I like the Pizza Hut. Okay, that's my favorite.
No, fuck pizza.
you know what's kind of the sad
We
thing?
can agree on that. Fuck Pizza Hut.
Hey, Pizza Hut
know what's
is
kind of the
okay.
sad thing in
I
Germany?
had a bad experience.
But even it's going on.
I love
Someone's
Pizza
trying to
Hut.
say. Someone's trying to say something, and everyone's talking. Who's saying you know what something? Is that out?
The sad thing in Germany is that Turkish grills make better pizza than most Italian restaurants.
Yeah, that's. What do you say? What do you say, Ryan?
Oh shit!
Grills here in Germany make better pizza than the vast majority of Italian restaurants here.
No, I didn't. Can you say it one more time? Sorry, I didn't hear it. I actually didn't hear
Got
it.
thoughts on Tide
In
Pod meat?
Germany,
Turkish kebab grills make better pizza than the vast majority of Italian restaurants here.
Oh
Well,
shit!
the thing is, here in Sweden, I can't really compare since there literally are no more Italian pizzerias. There's only Turkish.
Because of
or-
the fucking migrant workers, we have like 1.2
or a few
million
Americans.
Italians.
Or a
All
few
of them
Americans.
are like blackmailed by Cosa Nostra.
Someone's
wow.
asking.
Yeah.
Someone's asking. Do
Really?
you have? Do you have any instruments? If you do, can you play them?
Okay. Tide Pod memes. It's cancer. Literally just a rehash of the fucking Bleach jokes from like 2 years ago.
Oh my god.
That's that they actually do it now.
Suicide jokes. Like, it's not funny. It's not good. Okay, no tubas.
Please
Someone
stop
asked me what's
killing
my
your
opinion.
tuba. He's
Frankly,
killing
I
his
don't
tuba.
know-
It's fucking
I
abuse.
don't know anything about
Something
India, so I
demonetized
don't
already.
really have an opinion on.
What would you consider to be the dark side or mapping? I don't know what you
The
mean.
dark side of
Jabra.
Dark side of mapping.
Gabriel,
Fucking bright colors,
Jabril.
poorly made
Jabril.
country balls,
Jabril.
terrible dialogue memes.
The dark side of mapping is.
Bro, I have half a mind to mute.
Fucking
Okay, who's playing the trombone?
Bro, the best map.
Wonder is killing his trombone, Cosmic. I can't. We need to stop it.
Oh
Stop
shit!
abusing your power.
You're playing a marching band instrument.
Oh, how dare you!
Oh,
You should do that for a sound effect, like there's an awkward silence, but that's it.
Hey,
Not doing that. Okay.
Void Viper, why is your new intro such trash?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We. I remember in my political stream before we ended it. Me, Cheese, and some other mappers watched your intro, and we were kind of making. I wasn't making fun of it, but most people.
Where's this live stream? Link it to me.
No, it's gone now. It's gone now. It's gone.
I was like, what's with the
By the
stuff?
way,
It's gone now. But it was like me, Free Spawn, Cheese, Kiev, and some other. I forgot some other. Is some other mappers there? I don't remember. No, it's gone now. It's gone now.
No, I'm seeing the
Can
intro. I like it.
Can we like move on to the quiz or whatever we have, because I have to go in 10 minutes.
Oh, there's no
Oh,
quiz. There's no quiz. We're not doing a quiz.
We're doing oh my god.
There is a quiz.
I got an idea. Let's do that quiz.
Yeah,
Let's do
I really like dragons.
quiz right now while we're doing this questions.
D-Day. I actually don't know what D-Day is.
D-Day is
Wait. You don't know
what?
No, I don't know what D-Day is exactly. I heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
You don't know what D-Day is?
What?
No.
I just know it's something related to World War II.
Okay.
Wonder, stop using your trombone.
When I watched it, I jumped out of my seat.
Got a fucking. Does anyone in MapperCast watch Black Mirror? That show.
I do.
I love that show. That show is freaking.
That's the shit. That gives you the high.
Yeah, it does.
Oh,
it really does. It delivers an experience that other haven't been able to achieve. So it's good.
No, I think we're supposed to jump in. The topic
Christ.
now is supposed to be
What's going on?
We're gonna get demonetized.
Oh, my body touch my spaghetti.
Why was I muted
Yeah,
that
it can be
time?
like.
the invasion of Madagascar. No, I don't
Can
think.
we move on? I really have to go in like 8 minutes or so.
Hey, who muted me? Stop
Just
muting me.
come on, kid. Let's just move.
Why are you guys muting each other?
Because of
Let's do like 5 more questions. 5 more questions. How about that? 5 more questions.
That's it.
5 more questions.
Crab
5 more
up.
questions.
Yes, yes.
Get me close.
I endorse crab on pizza.
Ooh. Well, I live in a country.
Memes, it's fun. I don't mind. Can you?
Just kick him at this point.
I think
What
the
is
news
the-
quite
oh,
loud.
hey.
What?
wait,
Guys,
I
got a serious question to ask you.
Okay.
What?
What if Germany lost World War II?
Okay.
Oh my. Okay. Wait. Guys. Someone asked, what do you think about the Italian mapping community MIR? Which is shit, by the way, because they didn't invite me. I'm the most subscribed Italian mapper, and those faggots that doesn't invite me.
You're going to invite me to your birthday party.
Okay, I have a thing for this. Someone says, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you want to kill the people who made Teen Titans Go? This was a thing I did. My family had a ritual. It's like this thing we do every year where we light a fire.
Ritual.
Yeah, let me explain our ritual. Right, so we have a ritual. We light a fire, and we write on little cards all the shit we want to get rid of and toss it into the fire. I wrote all the names of all the producers and directors and animators on Teen Titans Go. 5 cards, but they're all on the fire now.
I think next time we do that, you're gonna put me on one of those cosmetics.
Okay, I'm just thinking.
What is this ritual?
I've performed a ritual.
This sounds
We
like
actually have to move.
Everyone be quiet. Everyone be quiet really quick. I have to ask you something, Cosmic.
Yeah.
Will I be on that card in the fire next year?
Give it like another 2 more shows where you do these things, and you will have prime real estate.
He's gonna do it. Oh man, I bet Cosmic does black rituals that sacrifice.
We don't need to know.
5 minutes.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move on now.
Move on to what?
Black
I have no idea.
This is the Q&A.
Oh, I thought there was something else.
We need to.
No, there isn't. There's no quiz. But I think if we want to move out, I'll mention the game. So I'm gonna open it. So on the MapperCast Discord, I'm gonna turn on the game called Punt the Viper. What you do is you type random 1 to 200, and the person you can only punt it once. So your first response will be the punt, and then if you win, then you write down if you want to be the mapper winner or the fan winner, and then.
So when do you win?
The person with the highest number wins. Or when you win, next.
So you can only write like once.
So what if they're not a mapper?
And somebody just put 100.
If they're not a mapper, they have to write down if they're a fan winner or a mapper winner. So yeah.
Right.
So they gotta write it down.
108, 43, 117.
170, 149.
149. Oh,
suck
Rip
at
said
punting.
on.
No.
18.
No, I suck at punting as well. I punted 1.
Hey, Jesus.
7. Oh, 4-7. 7 punted 1.
Can stay.
Oh, we don't even have a mapper winner.
I am currently has the highest one.
Who has the highest one? A? I?
Wonder,
A-
seriously.
AM. It's AM.
Doesn't even.
Is A the mapper winner again?
A no.
You can only punt
What
1.
did A get?
So I see like a
Fuck's
double
sakes,
face.
Cosmic, what is the edge? What is your opinion
Wait,
on
let other people
on India?
do this.
I don't know enough. I don't know enough about India to have an informed opinion on it, so I apologize.
Did the bot already get turned off because the
Yeah, the
command
bot
was-
died.
Was the
Oh,
bot-
he was-
Majestic.
Wait, what is
Someone
Majestic?
said, "What is the edge?" I don't really know what you mean by what is the edge.
Majestic is in the lead.
Majestic.
I'm
Wait,
just,
Majestic.
I'm just going to
Majestic.
move around and
Where's
see how much
Majestic?
I
Oh,
get.
183. Oh, wow. Majestic.
Oh.
Come on, people. You got this.
Yeah,
I like-
Jesus,
I like-
149. Good luck.
Wait, what's happening? What's happening?
I
We're looking at the
Well, punt.
MapperCast
The
Discord.
fan winner. The
Mission
mapper
was a
winner.
success.
They can only punt 1 by the way.
Oh,
Should I do it as well?
Ryan, you got 48.
Wait, what did Majestics have?
You guys are punting me.
No, no,
He has
Majestic can't win.
183.
Majestic can't win. Someone stop him.
Wonderful.
God.
Wow, that's low.
I got 3. I'm
But we
successful.
haven't stopped Imperial.
No.
You can't punt me that far. If
Hey, what's going on?
you know what,
I was somewhere else for a little bit.
ball as far as
Oh no, Majestic is winning.
like a soccer ball as far as you
Majestic
can.
is winning. What? What happened? Oh, is
I
it?
choose
I'm
mapping.
doing it wrong. There needs to be a
No,
space
no.
in
Well, oh,
between
you
random
typed
ones.
it wrong.
Well, I mean, MapperCast has to do
Typed
this
it correctly,
also,
Alfred. Random one. Okay, it's lagging. If it
Okay,
lags,
we got a question for the institute. We got a. What does MapperCast think about the major question that
Oh,
future
shut
of our
up.
Discord about the succession and relationship between the wiki and the Discord? Does anyone have anything to say about that?
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable talking about that.
I don't know anything about it, so I.
Okay, so basically, actually, never mind. I don't feel
hey, if
comfortable.
you do that, that doesn't count.
Wonder has the lowest right now.
Is the Discord trying to leave the wiki?
No.
The fuck?
Got muted.
Discord trying to leave the wiki.
No, I ain't did not.
So how are we going to decide
Holy
the
fuck.
fan winner?
Oh my, she's got 2.
What the heck? What's happening?
Someone keeps yelling.
Why is someone having a baby?
I'm just assuming it's Wonder. Someone having a child.
Don't let Imperial
What
win.
the fuck?
Yeah, that's
He's like, don't let Imperial win.
I'm fucking crying.
Don't let Imperial win.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's
basically,
what
what
the
you guys
fuck
want
is
is that.
I
I don't know what the others think.
Concordia, to relieve you, he didn't win.
vincere, vincere,
And the next thing though is if
vincere.
1 to 200 and gets 200.
Wait, who won?
Nobody's winning until the next podcast.
Okay, so basically,
Okay.
She's
I don't
beat
think that should
Wonder.
have.
She's got 2.
So basically, to answer the question, I don't think that should happen because the original purpose was to,
Original purpose.
Wait,
yeah,
Can
it's
we
the
like
original
end the
purpose.
podcast? I have to
Who
go,
won?
so.
Basically, original purpose.
You
And,
know.
relationship.
We did discuss the 2018 government shutdown.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Oh, okay. So since I
talked about
my
everything.
trombone now.
So hungry.
And that the wiki and the Discord should have at least intertwined in administration in order to keep together.
Cosmic.
Cosmic,
Yeah,
what's
what-
the ritual thing? Why do you do ritual?
Are we talking about the ritual?
Fucking ritual.
Can-
Teen Titans go
Can we please
ritual.
end the podcast? I have to go now.
All right,
Alright,
yeah,
so much-
Brad has to go. You guys can think about the ritual on your own.
Yeah, come on.
Alright, guys, thanks for tuning in on 2018 podcast. The thumbnail will not be updated because I'm too lazy to work on it. So.
Oh, you gotta
Maybe we could do, guys.
You gotta make a new template for season 3.
Ask Japanese. He'll do it.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah,
I got it, guys. By the
Ask
way, here's a.
Japanese will do the thumbnail.
Give us.
We need a new template for it.
We could.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, remember that idea my idea earlier, where people can like submit fan art to us and we'll show at the end of the video. Do that.
No, I think that's not gonna work. People are not.
Also, it would
can I
work. I
become
mean,
a
it's
member
not
yet?
gonna be a contest, but really, promote. It's like.
Also, Viper, can I become a member?
I'll show the creativity.
Jap is gonna
Also,
do
we got it.
Yeah, they could, but if they were going to do it, they would.
DJ.
If there's no prizes, they're not gonna be encouraged. And if there are
I
prizes,
really have to go
probably
now.
good
Can we
stuff.
please end
All right,
this?
right.
Okay. Fine.
Okay.
All right, thank
Jack is
you
not
all for
watching.
watching.
End stream.
Bye.
Alright, yeah. Wonder, you know
Alright,
what
3,
to do.
2, 1.